Oh, good morning. You can't see me at all. I'll turn you this way. I'm still in my pajamas, so same shirt as yesterday. I have my coffee this morning. It is the solstice today, and I am drinking Lloyd flavored coffee. Lloyd is that spectral being with the horse skull that goes around to houses in Wales and drinks all their booze. At that Krampus knocked we went to the other day, I said I got coffee, and this was one of them. I got 2 samples. It was like a mystery bag of samples. Oops, sorry. There was a coffee roaster there called Eek Coffee Roasters, and she made like spooky themed coffees, and one of them was Lloyd. So that's what I'm drinking today. I also got, it's chocolatey flavored. The other one I got in the mystery bag was like a hazelnut one. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Final Girl or something. I haven't tried that one yet, but this one is very tasty. So far this morning, I have watched 2 episodes of Nitty Natty's Vlogmases. I needed to watch yesterday's and today's. Days 20 and 21. And while I did that, I got this much knit on my Inclinations cowl. Now, I could have kept going. I was really getting into a groove, but I have some things I want to do today. I am starting to get to the point where I'm not feeling like complete and utter shit anymore. So the house is starting to bother me, how messy it is. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to set a timer. I'm gonna pull a Natalie and I'm going to set myself a timer for like an hour, and I'm just going to clean downstairs, and I'm going to see how much I can get done in an hour. I need to do like tidying, vacuuming, dusting, dishes, like all sorts of things. But before I do that, I want to tape up my windows in here. I live in a rental and we have new windows, but they did not fit them to our window holes very well. So they're crooked and drafty. So I'm going to tape up my windows, and this is the only room that has an issue actually. But I'm going to do that in here because it is supposed to get bitter cold this weekend. The first time it's getting like a bitter cold. It's supposed to be like 6 or 7 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to do that first while I finish my coffee, and then I'm going to go clean for an hour. And after that hour is done, you can get a lot done in an hour. I can get a lot done in an hour. I should feel good. And if that's the case, then I am going to treat myself with baking my cookies today. Try to get this done kind of early. I'm making coconut shortbread, and if I feel like it, I might either drizzle some melted chocolate on top or dip them in melted chocolate. I'm not sure yet. They might be fine on their own. We'll see how I feel. And I'm going to cast on my solstice socks. I got these all prepared last night. I put them in my Black Pearl Magic bag. I was gonna put them in one of my Christmas themed bags, but they're not quite big enough. So they're like 1 sock set or 1 single skein of yarn sized, and this is a sock set with 2 minis, and also I have a pattern, so I needed room for all the things. But these will be cider house socks, and I have needles ready. I don't know why I unfolded this one, but I have my regular needles to knit the socks with, and I also stuck a cable needle in there that I shouldn't need. They're socks. I usually cable without a cable needle, but I was gifted this one by a friend, and it's really cute and the perfect size. So I figured I might give it a shot and see how I like it, and better to have it and not need it than the other way around. So shouldn't need it. But here's my main color all caked up. It's got a lot of really nice tones in there. And then these are my 2 contrast colors. They're basically dyed to look like the neps, and I love that. Now, I am toying with the idea of doing both of the socks, or doing each of the socks different, like doing one with this color cuff and these stripes, and then the other one the other way around, doing the stripes this color, and having them kind of mismatchy. But I'm not sure. But I'm going off about this on a tangent. will reward myself with solstice socks whenever I'm done cleaning. I think I'm going to just stick to downstairs because that's the common living space. The studio up here is my space. Like, Brad's totally welcome in here and he can use the space if he wants, but he doesn't. It's like my space. So it doesn't bother me as much as like the common space in the house. Oh, and the only other space up here is the bedroom and the bathroom, and those get cleaned fairly regularly. At least the bathroom does. The bathroom and the kitchen, bathrooms and the kitchens, because we have 2 bathrooms, are the only rooms in the house that get cleaned like where I'm really weird about them. Like, I have to make sure they stay clean all the time, so they get cleaned like very, very regularly. Everything else is just like, if it gets dirty, I clean it, which doesn't work all the time, but you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes I just don't have it in me. Like this last week, I did not have it in me. I was not in the space to be able to do that. So that's my plan this morning. I'm feeling motivated, so I'm gonna try to just do a burst and get as much done in an hour as I can. I have to check the vacuum and make sure it has water in it, or I'm notorious for using the vacuum and then not cleaning it out so it's dirty, and then I have to clean it before I use it, or not using it and letting it run dry and just turning it off instead of putting more water in it. So because I'm in a moment where I'm like, oh, I can't deal with this right now, I'll just turn it off so it doesn't run dry, and then just forget about it. So I need to check to make sure the vacuum has water in it. We have a rainbow, that's why it needs water. And start with a tidy, a vacuum, and then if I have time to dust, I'll dust. If I have time after that, I'll work on the kitchen too. Because I'm gonna have to do the kitchen either way, because I'm gonna be baking and cooking and stuff today, and I can't do that in a dirty kitchen. So there we go. I did just mop the kitchen floor the other day, drug dirt in, and I just went ahead and mopped the whole kitchen. So at least that's been mopped recently. I'm done. I went longer than an hour. I went 2 hours. But once I started, getting started is the hard part. So I moved laundry over, started the dishwasher, finished dishes, started the dishwasher. I also wasn't cleaning that whole time. Hold please. I vacuumed, I dusted the entire downstairs, all of it, including like all the stuff down here under the TV. I took it all out and I dusted the TV stand and also all the things on it. Like I dusted. And what else did I do? I watered the poinsettias and I'm sitting them, they're having some sun time in the window over there. There we go, over there. Everything down here is clean now, except for Brad's desk. I don't touch his desk. That's his safe space. I vacuumed the couch, but I didn't make the couch, like fluff all the pillows and make the blankets and stuff. I didn't bother doing that. It wasn't a priority in my head. And I made shortbread dough. I made my coconut shortbread dough. I have it chilling in the fridge, and it'll chill in the fridge until like I'm ready to deal with it. It needs to sit in there for at least an hour, but I'm just gonna kind of forget about it and bake it this afternoon sometime. I have a pot of water on the stove now to make myself some noodles for lunch, because oh, and I took the trash out. Oh, the dishwasher's running, I shouldn't take you in there. I am proud of myself. Whole downstairs, clean. Clothes, clean. Dishes, clean. And I've been making a lot of dishes with all this baking. Yes, I'm going to eat my noodles, and then I'm going to reward myself with a shiny new cast on. I'm back in new clothes now because I decided I wanted to work out, so I did. And after cleaning and my workout, it was time to change. So I've just changed into new pajamas because I'm not leaving the house today. But it is time. Oh, I don't fit anywhere. There we go, maybe on the salt. Better. But it is now 3 o'clock, so I'm going to start my cookies baking. They've been in the fridge for a couple of hours now, so they should be good to go. I don't know. I'm gonna weigh my dough and see how many cookies I can get out of it, and hope I get 3 dozen. At least, I need at least 3 dozen. Mince pies need like 3 more minutes, so I'm gonna wait those 3 more minutes while talking to you. I decided to make mince pies. I only made like 8 of them because I don't like them. They're just for Brad. But I made my cookies. They're back here cooling, and they didn't turn out right. They're not great. I thought something was off when I put the eggs in, and I should have followed my instinct that something was wrong, because they definitely were. They're a little bit chewy. They're not really short. So I need to either suck it up and give them like they are, or I need to make new cookies tomorrow. And I don't know what kind to make tomorrow. I think I have enough stuff to make oatmeal peanut butter cookies, but that's probably it. I don't have a lot of extra stuff. I do have some chocolate chips. I can put chocolate chips. Oh, I might be able to make chocolate chip cookies. So maybe I can do that, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I may try them again once they're cool and see if they're still kind of weird, because I ate one while it was still warm and it wasn't great. In the meantime, I have 1 more minute for my mince pies. Wow, did you see me glitch just then? I also have 22 minutes left on my rice, and then I'm going to make sundubu, which is like my favorite food. And since it's the solstice, it's what I planned on making today. We're gonna celebrate with a nice, hearty, warm sundubu, spicy sundubu. If you've never had it, I highly recommend. It's a spicy tofu stew, Korean tofu stew. It's made with soon tofu, hence the name. And we make ours with, I don't put a lot of extra stuff in it when I make it here. I just do the tofu, the kimchi, and egg in it. Like an egg in each stew, and it cooks, it poaches in the stew. And it's so tasty and delicious. And we eat it with rice, as you do. So I will start that when the rice is done. I'll hear the rice cooker, and that'll tell me to start my stew. I think the mince pies are done. Ooh, they are. Look at that. Mince pies. They smell good. I wish I liked them. The flavor is delicious. I just do not like dried fruit. It's a textural nightmare for me. And I brushed the tops with a little bit of heavy cream and sugar. And we're done with the oven today. Wow, that was so fast and easy. I hope Brad likes his little mince pies. They're so festive. It's the most festive thing. I'm pretty proud of these mince pies though. And they were super easy because I bought pie crust. I used 1 pie crust and it gave me 8 mince pies. And that was just about perfect to use up my small jar of mince. It was this jar. It says it's a 320 ml jar. So, perfect. And Brad can work on those over the holiday. Cool, I'm done with baking for tonight. I am going to go knit on my socks. Ooh, let me show you how my socks are going. They're really cute. I started a new K-drama and my solstice socks. What a day. Oh my goodness. Are you snuggling with your dad? Are you snuggling with your dad? So cute. Oh my god. There we go. Looking cute. I'm about to start the 3rd contrast stripe. And then just 1 more stripe of gray, and then I can start the sock. The main part of the sock. I'm so excited. I'm loving how these are coming so far. Last last check-in of the evening, I'm watching flickery screen My Hollow Love. I'm on episode 3 and I like it. It's really cute. I started a different K-drama earlier and it didn't stick. So this one, I'm invested. But I wanted to show you how far I got on my solstice sock. Look at that. It's so cute. It's a bit wild. This is a huge cuff. I followed the pattern as written, but I love it. It's a lot of fun. The cables are really simple and it's a 7 round repeat. So I love that. Big and mindless, pretty mindless. But I'm going to edit you tonight. So I just wanted to do a quick goodbye. I made Brad try one of my shortbread cookies and then I tried another one after they were completely cool and they're actually not bad. So I don't think they were actually as much of a failure as I thought earlier. They just have coconut in them and coconut is chewy. So I think it was just a different texture than I was expecting. Heavy sighs, huh? Life is hard. He's so cute. Oh my god. He sleeps all the time. Yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to do a quick checkout, update you on my sock and my K-drama and my cookies. And I will see y'all tomorrow.